Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
Come on. Hey. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second in a couple. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Shit.
Breaking free and dropping it. What a great job getting pressure here on the first drive. 3 plays and already 2 sacks.
And that pressure has been intense right from the beginning. And I'm telling you, if they don't make an adjustment in play calling and protection, it'll go from intense to relentless.
54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guys carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
Now Jones going to change it up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. How about this? And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you can almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand-checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the contact.
Now Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Giants sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Detroit Johnson.
Throwing Jones. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at him and defeated it on that play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, it'll be Singletary. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Daniel Jones with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Yeah.
And his kick is no good. And the inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Oh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Where you at? All right.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play.
Okay, fan. Okay, fan. Okay, fan.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Okay, fan.
Works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
To throw on 2nd down, Daniels. This ball tripped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
To throw on 3rd down, Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4. It's Eckler again. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Washington.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Giants 6, Commanders 0.
Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready?
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Ready.
On first down, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
All right. Yeah.
On third down, Daniels. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on third down. Jones looking to change the play. Here's Jones. Off play action. This is down the field for Bellinger. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
On the ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something else.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To throw on third down, Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 3. And the Commanders' first down.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Giants will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Timberland. Up, go.
Back to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Buffalo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now.
Ready.
Eckler, they run left side. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now 2nd and 5. On the give, this is Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off down the left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
That's what I want. Man, you tune in, but you don't say nothing. Thank you.
Gano for the extra point.
Thank you.
And Washington now going to use the first of
Thank you.
timeouts.
Man, you tuned. I didn't know who was tuned in. There you are. Thank you.
Gano now to add the extra point.
I don't know who watching. Thank you.
And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Somebody been on.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot.
My offensive line is some kind of dookie. My offensive line is some kind of trash, bro. Trash.
Ready, set.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dom Capers, Dom Capers. Great, 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 great. Up, go.
Now Jones to throw on 2nd down.
And look what my man do with the one hand. Look what my man do with the one hand.
To push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jones wants to change it up.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Up, go.
Jones on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Nobody.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Triple right, Pacino. Triple right, Pacino. Up, go.
Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Gano the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Great. Gold cutter.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. It got his man complete. Down the left sideline.
Safety didn't even come over. Safety didn't even come over. Safety didn't even come over.
82 yards. And the Giants are able to
look at the safety. Look at my safety.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. And incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Throwing on third and long. Daniels. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Need offensive line, guys. You under heat constant.
So he's on to punt it away. Here's Jackson. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
What's to happen? Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones, he'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Apple. Detroit.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in.
Stop.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jones throw brought in by Bellinger. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here's Jackson to return. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They go right back to Singletary. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 77 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Go Cyclone! Go Cyclone! Go Cyclone!
Now Jones going to change it up here. Now Jones. Looking to throw on second down toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Jones throwing on fourth down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Giants first down. And how about that? A gain of 15 there on 4th and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger from 21 yards away.
Look at the block. Look at the block. Look at his old line.
Third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Look at my.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Gano the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On third down, Daniels. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but work it across midfield. Give him 29 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right, then angle his way up the field, and a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Dancing to his left. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 16. Set, tempo, set.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is Fant on the short completion. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable. He's got a man, complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Giants. Nico Hardman, 93 yards. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in these games. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw on 3rd down, Daniels. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
Go street. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 60 yards. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Brendan McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers, Dom Capers.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got his target.
Stop it.
And he is going to have the Giants first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Look at my dude. Look at my guy. Man, stop.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll give this to Singletary running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and
You got this nigga
9.
sliding around.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Jones looking to change the play. Back to throw here.
Goddamn time. Oh.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders force the turnover.
Goddamn time.
Over at their own 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had several.
That's how this nigga whooping this nigga.
You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
You can look in that drawer, get some stove.
This type of situation again.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I don't know. What you doing?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And it's knocked away.
Yeah, this drawer right there by the trash can. There's something in there.
You'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Off the play fake. Daniels. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And
Yeah, you break Bobby Wagner's tackle.
They're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Bama. Cockroach.
Off play action. Jones.
I can't hear you.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Still can't hear you.
Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one that got
If it's
home
not
and
in that
takes
drawer,
him down
we don't
to
have none,
loss of
baby.
9. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
South salad.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their